Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. My name is Rich. I am here with Dan.
Hey.
And Joe.
What's going on?
Not coughing yet. That's good.
No.
No,
And people, this isn't a rebooted show. This is live. This is new. This is 76. This is Did we have Dick back?
Is it
We do.
76?
I think. I
All
hope
right.
so. I
So
don't
this
fuck
is
that.
episode 76.
That's your job.
Just a reminder, we are on the No Phony Podcast Network and the Tangent Bound Podcast Network.
Let me just. Oh no, this is 77. My bad. I
77.
apologize. I have to
All right.
look at Stitcher. My Stitcher's open because I was re-listening to the last 40 minutes of last week's show.
And you can hear Shayla's back.
Shayla's back.
Shayla's back.
I'm back. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Like crap. I feel like I've been hit by a bus several times over. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. Shayla, is she going after the delivery guy? What is she doing?
I have no idea.
She's just reminding the neighbors that she's here.
She's like, I'm back. I'm
Because
back,
she
bitches.
wasn't here last week, and I was very upset.
Very
I know
upset.
you really were
Was
upset.
you
Lost.
more upset about Shayla not being here or me?
So what happened was, we had bowling last night, and I bowled really well.
Yeah, what'd you wind up
I'm
on?
not answering that fucking question. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, come on. You
what?
kicked my ass last night in bowling. Let's talk about it since.
Oh no! I was just trying to change the
I
subject, but I
know,
wasn't
but
actually expecting to go
bowling.
there.
Well, yeah.
I shot a 662,
Yeah.
which I'm patting myself on the back a little bit because my first game was a 173.
Wow.
So I came back with a
Yes.
660 after a 173.
Yes.
That's good.
No, they
So-
bowled really well last night,
John
the guys.
beat me by 3 pins. Prick.
No, John bowled really well last
John
night.
bowled- yeah.
And so did my brother.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
a 600, I think, right? Or did he get a 600?
No, I think he
I
missed
think just
his.
missed it.
Yeah, I think he missed his.
Yeah, not me.
We did good. We
They
took
kicked
5.
my butt last night.
Danielle had to take out a small loan for our pot.
Seriously, I've never probably
Yeah.
hand over my check from work. I was still in work. I'm like, God damn. They're like, how's bowling? I said, don't talk
I
about
don't
it. I
even
can't
want to
talk
fucking
about
hear
it.
it.
They're like, why? I'm like,
Yeah, just 10 beer frames.
10 beer friend. They're like, and they look at me like I had 10 heads. I said, between that, the under average, and then we would buy an older lady who just drenched himself in perfume. Oh my God.
She,
It was
she
so
wore
good.
every ounce of fucking eau de toilette or whatever the fuck she had on.
I swear to God, I'm surprised I didn't throw up. I was that close to throwing up.
I couldn't hang out by you guys last night. It was
No
terrible.
matter where I went, I could smell it.
Yeah, it drifted.
I sat by Danny. I smelled it over there. I tried to go behind John. I couldn't. I was like,
Yeah,
this
no,
is ridiculous.
I had a pretty rough night at bowling. I only shot 667.
Oh, right.
Wait, what'd you bowl?
662. But mine's more impressive because I'm sure all his games were over 200 where I started out with 183.
I had a 198 in there.
Oh, that's 200.
All right.
Stop it. That's 200. Dude, a 173 and I came back to 660.
that's good.
No, it's really good.
I got that Black Widow.
Yeah, the pink one.
Wait, that's called a Black Widow.
Black
called a
Widow.
Black
It's
Widow,
bright
yeah.
pink.
It's hot pink.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's like Pepto
I have the
Bismol.
same ball. I can't control it.
No, I can see why.
It's rough.
It's rough. Yeah.
It takes a hard left-hand turn.
I wonder how my brother would do with that.
Oh my God, right in the gutter.
Got her.
Because I start very left, throw it out very right, and she comes back where she belongs. Your brother starts off.
He'll
middle
start
to
off
right.
on 20. He'll wind up hitting the head pin on 19.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
fucking anchor that right into the gutter the way he throws his.
Yeah, that ball is.
But yeah, it took me 3 weeks to figure it out finally. But
But you used it for your spare ball too at one point. I noticed that.
That was my own stupidity. I got lazy and just didn't want to go back up the stairs. I didn't book the spare ball out yet. I was like,
okay.
fuck it, I'll just angle it.
And I'm like, wait,
Yeah, no, it fucking, and I missed it by a hair too. Like,
yeah. I don't know what pin it was, but you did miss it. I'm like, John, he's like, no, he didn't take his spare ball. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I got lazy, and that's the game we lost. But we lost by a lot anyway. It's not like
Oh, there was nothing we could do with that game.
Yeah,
But
173.
well, I didn't bowl well. I didn't hit my average once. I only hit 130s. I was bowling. I mean, I'm not a great bowler anyway, but
Well, that was me last week. Last week I
Yeah.
had a game I didn't even throw a strike. I went the whole game without a strike.
Oh,
Last week,
That's
I think
rough.
it was, I don't know if it was the second or third game.
no, I throw a couple of strikes because I didn't get hit with every beer frame. Because you
Last
got
week
hit
was
with some people did get hit with beer frames on our team, not only me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I went beer frame free last night.
No, I can
We got you for 5 in one game.
and 5 in another.
Wasn't I thought the other 5 was
No,
spread
the first
out.
game. No, the first
We
game I
didn't
got
get you?
none. No,
All right, wow. So that's 5 each. Wow.
Mm-hmm. yeah.
Damn.
They're gonna be
guys are
eating
gonna
good.
eat good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're eating good.
Yeah, they're all gonna share a shrimp cocktail because they all had the surgery done. They can't eat.
I just passed it over to my team. Well, I can't eat. I haven't eaten in like a month.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine by June.
I hope so. I'm down 34 pounds in almost 4 weeks.
There you go.
That's good.
Now it's not really.
I wish I could drop 34 pounds in
if
4
if
weeks.
if I felt better, sure.
No, I know.
But I feel like I said, I have no energy whatsoever.
Take some vitamins. Get some protein in there.
Yeah, you know
why
what?
don't you
You're
try
right.
protein shakes and stuff and make them at home?
Nothing I taste.
It doesn't matter. You're still getting protein.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need something.
I hope I can keep it down.
I can't see why you
nauseous.
can.
I have protein powder, Cold Stone birthday cake. It's fucking awesome. It's
Who's
like,
that by?
I forgot
Cold
the name
Stone
of the brand.
Creamery?
It's Cold Stone Creamery. Birthday cake is the flavor. I forgot who makes it. But I can figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's like 22 or 24 grams of protein in a serving. It's fucking great. I love
Yeah, I
it.
have the Isopure from GNC, which is actually pretty bad. It's pretty good. Not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah. It's got a lot of, it's got very low carbs. I don't think it has any carbs. Ooh,
Oh, really?
yeah. Options.
Oh my
What
god!
else is going on?
I'm back to midnights at work.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's got to be a little rough.
Oh, it sucks. The transition is not going well.
No, I
Have you slept yet?
can see it on your face.
Today I got pounded. Well, not pounded with sleep, but sleep's a good thing. But because it's getting darker sooner, I went to sleep around, I guess it was like 10:30, 10:45 this morning. By the time I finally got home, I fucking wake up and it's dark. I'm like, oh fuck the podcast. I look at my phone. It's 5:30. I'm like, all right, I got time.
Roll over, go back to sleep.
I'm like, holy shit. I was like, oh my god, it's fucking.
I love how he wakes up for the podcast.
It was the first thing I thought. I was like, I got nothing else going on. It's fucking Thursday. I'm off. I got nothing on. I was like, and again, I'm not adjusted to the dark because now it's always dark for me because I'm fucking working overnight. So yeah, I just assumed it was like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So even if you guys were trying to get in touch with me, I would have never known. I look, it's like 5. I'm like, all right, whew. That's good. My Rich is finally back and I'm not around.
Nah. Yeah, glad to be back. There were some very nice comments that were left on was it Twitter? You were sending the messages from. Who's Rich?
No, that's
Yeah.
I should have told you before, and that's actually one of the questions we have from listeners.
Oh, who's Rich?
Who's Rich?
Ah,
So we'll get that one out of the way now. From
Oh, wait, that was actually a question?
from Talking Codswallop podcast, who they love us, by the way.
I know, they do.
And the girl Gemma is like, oh, I really need to get in contact with Danielle, the whole dating life thing. So, but
yeah, just
but yeah, so that's their question. Who's Rich?
Oh, I thought it was
right.
just like saying like who's rich, meaning we know who he is, but he hasn't been there.
Who-
I thought
am
so.
I?
I thought so. I thought so at first too, and then she texted me on the side, and she's like, no. She's like, that's my actual question. She's like, no question mark needed. Who's Rich?
All right. Well, okay. I am slightly husky.
Slightly husky.
Only slightly now because he's down 34 pounds.
I know.
Right.
So another couple more, he'll just be husky.
Yeah, I am a Taurus. I am 47 years old.
I
I live in Staten Island, New York. What else do you want to know?
He's talking like this because he's afraid he might start coughing.
No, I
Yeah.
am. Yeah, no, I'm trying to.
Oh, yeah, no,
control-
know, you could definitely tell.
Yeah, definitely trying to control the cough.
I'll just keep my finger on your mic button so that I could just turn the mic off when
No,
I
no,
have to cough.
I'll step away from the mic.
That's all
But
right.
for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been able to come onto the show because I could not stop coughing as I was talking. I was choking at one point.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Gasping for air.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of died on the Skype call last week too, a little bit towards
A
the
little
end.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You started off good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I got a bunch of feedback about last week's show.
It was great.
They fucking love Danielle, and
That show, yeah, that was that might top the
I don't know.
episode 23.
23.
I know. I gotta keep going back to the episode because I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
that might top that one.
No, I heard you got some feedback on the
Close.
last one.
Damn close.
yeah, it was good.
My dating life. This is what happens. It's not even dating life. I can't even say that.
Yeah, good. I mean that situation, yeah.
Yeah. But
But that
anyway.
was good. So yeah, other than that, I got nothing going on.
No,
No, I got my daughter's spelling bee tomorrow.
nice.
I'm actually excited. I think she'll do really well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get her to fuck up on purpose.
Why?
No. I don't mean throw it away. Like if she gets to a word that like she's not really sure of, like just fucking do something stupid, make it memorable.
Like start spelling supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, and congratulations for saying that without coughing. Like we have this comedian that we love, Brian Regan, and on his first CD, he does a bit about being. It's called Stupid in School, and one of the things he talks about is the spelling bees, and how like they make you do it in the classroom, and you got to stand up against the wall until you spell the word wrong, then you can sit down, and you always have that one kid that doesn't want to do it.
Right.
So he's like, all right, spell cat. K-A-T, I'm out of here. And he drops the mic and leaves. And as he's walking past his classmates, he's laughing. He goes, I know there's 2 T's. So I was like, listen, you got to do something like that. If you come up to a word you don't know and you don't think you can get out, dude,
oh my God, that you would be
spell it
so...
stupid. Spell it out wrong on purpose. Drop the mic and fucking walk down, take your seat. She's like, I can't do that, Daddy.
Oh, she's the president now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, she won student council president for the school.
Congrats.
Right, she's got
And just when I didn't think I can be any prouder, I later found out she's the first.
Oh, really?
They
Oh,
never
is
did it
something new?
before.
Get out of here.
I was like, Kaylee, do you understand how big that is? I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
your
she's
student.
like the George Washington
Yeah.
of
I was like,
student
your student council president. That's great. I was like, but one thing that nobody can ever say now after you is that they were the first one. I was like, you got that too.
You
Yeah.
got
I
that.
said, holy shit! And
When
she
she goes
fucking
back
crushed
there
her
for a
speech.
reunion.
Oh,
She
it was
Amazing.
crushed her speech.
Yeah.
So that was cool. She's ecstatic about that. She's very super into school. Like she monitors twice a week for
Okay.
I think she does first grade, and now this, and yeah. So
That's good.
good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
no, it's great. I just want to know who her parents are because
Stop it.
me and the wife are not like that at all. So
Doesn't matter.
it's good. So yeah.
Very good.
That is.
Dan? Anything new and
No.
exciting? No.
Nothing to
Yeah.
report back.
I can't even say it. There's nothing new and exciting here.
I know.
I'm alive
Well, there you go.
for a while.
Well, everyone's got something.
Yeah, I was saying the other day that I was dying, and Joe said, "Yes, we're all dying. You're just winning."
I was like, you understand, when I see your chat, I just shake my head and work.
And I'm saying to myself, I don't win at anything, but
Yeah. It's good to have
There's
something.
always a
finally.
first.
Yeah. It's good. It's
I
good to have
just-
something.
You guys are crazy sometimes. I'm just like, I just shake my head and work. They're like, I was like, you don't want to know what's going on in this chat.
It's just, you know what it is?
Because I just hear my phone go bing, 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 bing,
right.
and I'm like, oh.
You come back to like 100 and something fucking
Yeah, and I'm
texts.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
because I talk in the chat how I talk like in life. Like I would have said that's what I
No,
would say
yeah.
in person. Like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, yeah, we're all dying, but you're just leading the race or
No,
something.
you're
Like,
right.
So it's like it's always fun. I can't be serious. And if I am serious, I can't be serious for like a long stretch. I have to throw a joke in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me.
I tried getting serious by calling you Joseph in the chat. When you see Joseph, that's my serious.
Oh, is that the serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll know for next time.
He'll bypass it.
I don't
anyways.
even remember you ever doing it.
As I'm typing Joseph, I'm cracking up.
Yeah.
So there's nothing serious.
I don't even
about it.
remember you doing it. That's how I just like glaze over it. Oh my god.
We have some weird news today.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a Mount Rushmore.
We
that
have a
came
Mount
in,
Rushmore, yes.
From who'd that come in from?
Politics with Dummies, the guy, the dude, Jay Ray, who runs the network.
Okay.
It's a good one. I got 3 of my 4. I'm still trying to come up with a 4th for the Mount Rushmore.
All right. Dan, do you have your Mount Rushmore?
Hell
ready?
no, I don't.
Are you gonna wing it?
I don't know.
She's gonna cop
All right.
out. She's gonna cop out.
I think I'm copping out
She's
of
gonna
this
cop
one.
out.
Really?
I am. I
Wait
think
till
I
you hear
am.
her cop out, people. She's going first when we do this.
No, I'm not.
you know what?
You're
I
gonna have a
didn't.
great discussion on it. I'm just gonna
I
sit back
didn't.
here
I didn't
and just
put
listen.
one. I didn't put one together. I
Oh.
probably should have put a list.
You
together.
should.
Yeah.
You're
I
part
could
of the
wing
show.
it. I'll wing it.
Who would? Well, we're not gonna. We'll bring it up. Yeah, we'll bring it up when we get to it. But yeah,
All right. I can get into the weird news if you'd like.
Sure.
sure. Let me play the intro.
Yeah.
Oh right, we no longer have a
Now
soundboard
for weird news.
because the fucking stupid developers decided they didn't want to update the app anymore. And now I have no soundboard. Pricks.
The nerve.
All right. This one comes to us
Pricks.
from.
Florida.
Yeah. A man went in and demanded. He went in to rob a bank. Demanded the bank teller give him $1,100. So the teller counted out $2,000 in $100 bills. He turned around and handed her the money back and said, "I told you this is too much. I want $1,100." The teller recounted the money and handed him $1,100, and he took off. He was later found at a local bar that he frequents often, and he apparently the note that he slipped her said, "Give me $1,100 now. No alarms. I hope to get caught." He's a 73-year-old man who was probably reached some sort of breaking point when his wife passed away in 2013, so he kind of snapped a little bit.
It took him 6 years to
I
snap.
was gonna say when was this? Was this recently?
Yeah, this was recently.
Oh, okay.
But here's the
That's
thing.
a long
there
ass
was,
snap.
there was a story in Florida, similar story. Guy went into the bank, robbed the bank. After he robbed the bank, he sat down in the lobby of the bank and waited for the police to come. When the police got there, they pointed over to the man who calmly said, "Yes, I am the guy who robbed the bank." They said, "Well, if you're still here, why did you rob the bank if you were going to just wait to get caught?" His response was, "I'm tired of my wife and I want out of the house. I just want to be taken away." So, court date comes. The judge looks at him and says, "Okay, you're guilty. Here's your sentence. 1 year house arrest."
Yeah. Now you're stuck with the bitch.
And now you're stuck at home with the wife who you were trying to escape from. That was his punishment.
Good.
1 year house arrest.
That's awesome.
Was it the fucking judge from Boston? Who's on?
No,
you
I don't
ever
know.
see the
Yeah.
YouTube videos of that nice old judge
Yeah.
and like his sentences
yeah.
are like, "Oh, take your kid to breakfast" and some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to love that guy, and I say
that?
used to
Why? What happened?
because he has a show now, and it's on every day.
What show is this?
It's
No,
like it's like a
guilt-
people's court,
something
but
in
it's
Providence.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it's court in Providence. Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
court in Providence called.
Okay.
I think some shit. But like, I loved it when it was YouTube
Natural. Yeah.
and natural.
Right.
Now it's a fucking
Now it's a
show,
show.
and now
Which-
it's forced, and it's like so. No, I don't like it no more. But so why? Yeah. So why specifically $1,100? It's like
I don't know.
is the bank going to take him to small claims court and he's not going to do any sentence or some shit like that now? Like,
This one comes to us from Guyana, South America.
oh, I was going to say I never heard of that town in Florida.
The family of a man
It's
who
outside of
died
Tampa.
in a motorcycle accident, and they buried him right away without notifying the police. And now the authorities are going to exhume him to confirm whether he actually died in the crash or not.
Okay.
Guy was in a motorcycle. So my point is, whether he died in the crash or whether they just buried him, he's dead. Why waste your time?
Maybe he died before the crash.
Right.
It's possible.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Macho Man Randy Savage died before his crash.
That's true. Massive heart attack.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to dig this guy up just to make sure he's dead.
Yeah. I think they're going to find out that he is no longer alive.
Yes.
Correct. Oh, this one's good. Man claimed that him and his wife have been going through a rough patch, and that the name change was the final straw. An angry husband filled his wife's car with concrete after she reportedly changed her surname to win a supermarket promotion. The man claimed he and his wife had been going through a rough patch in their marriage and that the name change... Oh, it's repeating itself. As a witness with a smartphone caught the bizarre incident on camera in Russia's second city of St. Petersburg. The man whose name is not revealed is seen directing a concrete mixer as it backs up to her car and positions the chute in the car's window.
Why?
Remind me again, which one's the surname?
That would be the last name.
Okay. So she changed her last name
For a supermarket
obviously away from his,
Yes.
so she can get into this supermarket contest. I'm wondering if, like, did she already sign up 8 times under her own name and that was the only way to do it again, or does she want to win it and not have him entitled to any of it?
Well, the
because she has a different
supermarket
last
chain had promised to pay the equivalent of $700 a month to any customers prepared to legally change their name to that of their brand.
name? Oh, okay.
Wait. So they would get groceries for like $700 a month?
Right. For a year.
If you now go by Danielle Stop and Shop,
Correct.
you can have $700 a month worth
Okay.
of groceries.
Who's going to know that?
He came up with the idea
Everyone
of
that looks at
filling
your
her
driver's
car-
license.
filling the car with concrete.
Wait. When was the last time you really showed your driver's license? Besides getting to a bar.
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do it.
So he came up with the idea of filling the car with concrete because he knows how much she loves her car spotless inside.
So he was watching an episode of wrestling from the 90s when Vince McMahon had his fucking Corvette filled with fucking cement from Stone Cold Steve Austin. So he's like, I'm going to do that too.
But that's just, you just ruined a
No,
car.
you just ruined a car, yeah.
Cars ain't cheap.
No, they're not. And it's his car too.
Right, because they're married.
They're married, so you just wreck your own car.
You don't change your last name, you
Douchebag.
just divorce.
This one comes to us from Florida. During a traffic stop, a Florida man told police that the wind may have blown a bag of cocaine residue into his vehicle.
Just happened to fly by.
Just
Drive by.
happened to fly by, right.
Drive by and flew right
Cops
in.
in Fort Pierce pulled the gentleman over, and he did not stop. at a stop sign. So when they pulled him over, the officer came over, and when they searched the car, it turned up a glass crack pipe and a clear baggie with whitish residue. Blew into the car.
Drive-by.
Totally.
It's still better than ones that like they find it in their underwear or in their fucking vagina. Oh, I don't know how that got there. No, some guy was fucking you with.
Well,
heroin
this
at the end
leads
of
us
his
to
dick.
the next Florida man.
Oh, I guess.
This gentleman was charged, was hit with additional felony charges, and because what happened was he was arrested for possession of a hypodermic needle containing meth. So this 380-pound man was in jail. They started to search him, and they found an entire baggie of meth located within his belly button.
How do you get that
Wait.
shit in there?
How much?
A bag, a small plastic bag containing 2.7 grams of meth were shoved in his belly button.
How much
cavity.
is 2 grams? I don't even know.
That's a
Too much to
decent
stick in a
amount.
belly button.
Yeah.
I have no idea how much. I mean, unless his belly button's like this big or whatever.
Well, he is 380 pounds.
I don't
I'm sure
care.
There's a roll or two.
I don't care. My fucking belly button's the same size it was 150 pounds ago.
Imagine that getting arrested for one thing and now you get hit with a second charge because you had shit in your ass or your belly button. This guy looks miserable too. Look at him.
Oh, yeah. He's happy.
You can stay at a Japanese hotel for $1.
Okay.
U.S. or Japanese?
A Japanese hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the money
What's-
U.S. or Japanese? Because a dollar over here is a dollar. A dollar over there is like fucking 180 scruple or some shit like that.
That would be yen. So it's the equivalent of $1.
Okay.
Here's the catch. You have to live stream almost everything in the hotel.
What kind of hotel is it? I don't want to stay in some like Motel 6. What a Motel Super 6 or whatever.
Fucking Red Roof Inn.
Right.
It's a fucking 5-star Marriott. I want to
Marriott
know
or
what.
boutique hotel, that's one thing.
I want to know what's on the list of things that you don't need to have live
Wait,
streamed.
and what do you have to, the whole time you got to live stream or just like for one day?
No, every day you're there, you have to live stream everything. Just about everything.
In the hotel?
Yes.
Well, obviously not going to the bathroom,
No.
so that's where I'll be sleeping.
They appear to have consent on live stream from inside their own room as long as they don't have sex. So you can't have sex. Which isn't that kind of why you go to a hotel sometimes? You're right. You're away and
You're away
you're alone and you're gonna have sex.
No kids, no.
But wait, so if you go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
did they live stream that too or no?
no,
It's only a 10-room hotel, so this is like a not
It's
even
probably
a
a
motel.
it might
It's
be a
probably
boutique.
like a boutique hotel.
Yeah, it might be
So-
boutique. But no, there's no way the bathroom is on the list of things that can be live streamed. That's
No,
good.
the bathroom is not on the list.
Well, there you go. You have your sex in your bathroom.
You sex in your bathroom, sleep in the bathroom. You're not watching me sleep, you creepy motherfuckers.
Yeah. So yeah, there are people.
Really?
That have
You,
actually done
you,
this.
I'm
No,
going to
you're
watch
not
somebody
watching-
sleep,
no, you're
but
not
I don't
watching
care.
me sleep. No.
Nobody wants to watch me sleep.
No.
That wouldn't bother
Snoring
me.
that goes. Oh my god.
I snore too.
Well, I don't give a shit if somebody watches
Yeah.
it. It doesn't bother me. But
Yeah.
it's
No, seriously,
fucking
you're going to watch
brutal.
me in a hotel. I go stay there for $1 in Japan.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
That-
you're not
that's
going
the
to
part that
watch me
creeps
go
me
to
out.
the bathroom or take a shower and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
no,
so
that's
if you want to
gotta
watch
be
me walk
on.
around the hotel room,
But you got to walk around naked after the shower.
I'm not walking around naked.
I'm not watching your stream then.
Well,
Fuck
then
that.
you don't have to watch my
Fuck
stream
yours.
then.
Fuck your stream then.
You know, just to back up a little bit, there was a discussion between the three of us, and I have to say that the discussion I thought went well,
What's this?
but it kind of didn't come to fruition. There's a small sense of disappointment.
I'm still
I'm
waiting to
getting
figure
to
out
it.
what.
He's
Alright.
leading
This
up
is a
to it.
build up.
I
Okay.
know.
It's a build up because there is a bit of disappointment.
All right, all these conversations we have, I have no idea
Yeah.
which one he's talking about.
Well, the conversation was we should throw Rich a party or have some sort of
Oh.
some sort of get together. It's some sort of like
Welcome back.
celebration,
Okay,
like a
welcome
welcome
back.
back celebration. And there were ideas tossed around, and one of the ideas
That Danielle actually signed up for.
right was
Yeah.
that Danielle was going to pop out of a cake.
Yeah.
I don't see the cake.
Yeah. I don't see this
Don't
cake.
see the
Yeah,
cake.
no.
I don't see Danielle popping out of the cake because there is no cake. So,
I
like
gave you a
said,
good old welcome back.
She could
Thank
duck
you.
behind the couch and jump up. And It's just it's not-
Maybe
Go
I
behind
jump
the
out from the
curtain.
wall
Oh, yeah,
if I
jump
can
out
my
from-
remote.
yeah, that you
Yeah.
could do too. Yeah. Have you done that? Have you seen that thing on Facebook? Because looking over it just made me think about it. Because I would totally fucking do it.
What?
You see on Facebook all the people fucking with their dogs. They do the magic trick.
What
They
magic
stand
trick?
in a doorway like your fucking setup is perfect. Mm-hmm. So you'll be standing in your room.
Okay.
Shayla will be sitting in the hallway looking at you, and you bring up a blanket and you keep going like this. You'll lower it and raise it and lower and raise it so she sees you,
Right.
and then you raise it. And you move over and drop it, and you're gone. The dogs go fucking ape shit.
Wait, I didn't do something like that the other day. She was over here, and you notice she follows me everywhere
Yeah.
I go. And somehow she really does. If not, anyway, so somehow I got away from her and I jumped in the. I was like, I'm gonna scare the shit out of this dog. I jumped in the bathroom. She was going crazy for about 20 minutes. She had no idea where I was. I'm maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I could see her running back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
She looked in the bathroom, but she didn't look behind the door.
So she didn't
And
see
she was
you.
like, "Oh my God, where's my mother?"
Yeah.
So I jumped in front of her. I thought she was gonna shit her, like shit all over the place. Okay, something like that.
Yeah,
That's it.
no. I see all these videos on Facebook. They're all
But she's,
fucking
yeah, but
hilarious.
she's my shadow. I can't get farther away
Yeah.
for me to do that.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
That's fucking great.
But no, I have to do that one day.
Oh my god, it's gonna be
That's
so great.
funny. Yeah, so no cake popping, no
Sorry.
yes, we can-
Your next one.
no celebration. What are you doing?
All right.
We don't have a fucking
Wait, aren't you going to leave us for a couple of weeks again?
Disney. You're missing a show, right?
Yeah, I got. Next week's Thanksgiving.
We could Facebook Live.
Really?
Yeah, I got the stand now. Like,
Oh,
'cause I don't have
shit.
the iPad no more. We should try that one time.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So next week, no show. Thanksgiving.
Well, I had an idea.
For
I was thinking.
next week.
Yeah, for
Okay.
next week. I'm going to bring it up. I think I talked about it briefly, but I said I want to wait for you to get here.
I mean, I could do Thanksgiving because I'm done.
No,
by
no,
then.
no.
I'm not even
no,
Nah.
Thanksgiving. You have work Thanksgiving, correct?
Wednesday night into Thursday.
Okay. Because I was thinking
Yeah.
if you didn't have work,
Yeah.
the room next to the bar,
Yeah.
we do a show from there.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
That would be
Terrible.
hilarious.
Wait,
no, it would not be
imagine-
terrible.
Terrible.
You hear
Why?
the karaoke in the back.
You got Tim coming in, stumbling in. You know how many drunk people are going to be there?
Nah.
It would have been a good.
There's
show.
not a thing about that that's good.
Why?
Nah, because I know all the drunk fucks at the bar, and I know it wouldn't work. It would be.
You don't think it would work?
I would get so aggravated
Why?
trying to make
But you
it
know,
work.
wait, not that I'm
You don't
for
have to
this.
try.
We just see if it could. I'm not really. Hey,
Yeah. I
think
we
it
know
could-
this is not
I
going to
think it
happen.
could work.
Unless we're running this because Joe's not going to be there.
Yeah, it definitely could work.
I think you could do it. It's going to be a lot of tweaking, like meaning you have to cut things out and stuff. But some people might take it serious and be like, "Hey," they just have a couple of drinks. Be like, well, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work.
I mean, we'd have to close off the bar. Not close off the bar, close off the party room because we can't have the doors open because the fucking karaoke.
No, the
Yeah,
doors
you'll
are
hear
always
it.
closed. Yeah,
Right.
the doors are always
Yeah.
closed.
So we're basically like
In there by
window
ourselves.
watching the world.
Yeah.
outside.
right, and everybody was
Well,
watching us.
Wait, that's what I
record.
do at the bar. At the end of the bar, anyway, I just watch the shit show.
Yeah.
I don't want to say shit show, but
It
I just
is a
watch
shit
all the
show.
Oh, it is.
All right, you're all
definitely a
set.
shit show.
But that's what I'm
Wednesday's
saying.
going to be a shit show.
I sit at the
I know.
corner
I
of
was
the bar.
trying to get off. I was
I
trying to switch my schedule so I could hang out. I was trying to work at 3 to 11 instead, so I can hang out and then just go to work at 3 o'clock. But-
Honestly, if I feel the way like I feel right now, happy Thanksgiving, then I'm out the door.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like physically, I can't do it.
you know,
Right.
I'm out of there.
Yeah, no, I'm hanging for a little bit until my brother says, "All right, I'm leaving."
It all depends on how fast we finish bowling. Because now that I go to work afterwards, there's no
Yeah,
reason
it
to
depends
race
on
out
who
of
you're
there.
bowling too, because oh my god, some people just. I left last night. There were still people in like the fifth frame of the third game. It's like
Yeah, there was a
10
lot of
o'clock.
slow people last night. But
Yeah,
this,
we were
this
pretty
week,
slow too. I think.
this week, I don't know the people by name. I'd have to see. But next week,
I
after
actually-
next week, we're bowling Tim and Mikey.
No, I actually looked at the standings today. I wanted to see where we're bowling. We're finally bowling in the cold section of the bowling alley.
Oh, down by the door?
We're all the way down by the door.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we're bowling next to you this week.
Are you? Are you not? I
Where
don't
are you,
know.
by 1 and 2?
No. I don't
Well,
know.
Oh,
we
yeah,
we
it's-
No,
started.
you don't start at 1 and 2
You're
anymore.
11, 12. You're
I think 11 and 12.
Yeah, 'cause
but that's
we're 7
also
and
in the
8.
cooler part of the bowling
Right,
alley.
and then the following week we're like all the way down, and I think you're on like 7 and 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised because I thought we were going to go all the way down and start at the. What did we start at? 2, 3.
It depends on
Everybody
who
goes,
we're
it
bowling.
just jumps. It
Yeah.
jumps.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But yeah, no, I think that would be an absolute clusterfuck.
I think.
But if you guys
I
want to
think
try, by all means, take the stuff and go.
I think we can make it work.
you better start making your notes now for next week.
Yeah, I don't even know how to run this fucking thing.
I'll just bring all the shit. I'll have it set up before I leave.
That's your call.
I could set everything up.
My brother would definitely go on the show. He'll
Well,
definitely
I'll-
sit there and talk.
I'll tell you what. bring it just in case.
I'm not. It's,
I gotta bring
you
it.
two talk about it. It stays here. So if
Bring
you
it just
just
in case, and then what I'll do is that night if Frankie is there,
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask him if we could use the room. He's a big fan of the show. I don't think he would say no.
Is he really?
Yeah, he listens.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't think he listened for a minute.
No, he does. Yeah, he definitely listens. Kevin listens.
Yeah, I know
But
Kevin does.
Kevin, I don't think is going to be able to get onto the show because that bar is going to be jam packed.
Now, which one's Kevin? Is he the older one or
the-
the younger one?
The older one.
The older one.
Okay.
He's a faithful listener.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we have some listeners down there.
All right. Well, maybe then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see how it goes. I mean, if you have it,
Well, I have to bring it with
if
me.
you remember to bring it. If you don't remember to bring it, then that's fine.
Well, let's put it this way: if I put it in my car tonight or tomorrow, then it'll be in the car. Well, we'll think about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it.
You guys are nuts. And I'll spend the next 3 days editing the fucking shit out of it so that
Well,
it's,
you're gonna be working. So what do you
record-worthy.
do?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, come on. You always say you're not doing anything. So
You know
Yeah,
what?
Where are the stats?
wait, on the overnights, you
Stats?
do
On
more.
the overnights, when I did the overnights, when I started in this department, that's basically what it was. We went out, we did a couple of jobs, we were done by like 1 or 2. I slept the rest.
Right.
I haven't stopped moving all week.
Oh, really?
They fucking work now. I'm like, this is what I come back to. I was like, you motherfuckers! I leave for 2 years and now we fucking work when I come back. I can't have this. So yeah, I have no idea what day it is. I just went 30, almost 40 hours with 2 hours sleep. Like it's not
So
a good
there's no-
fucking transition.
No stats this week, huh?
No, I didn't do them yet. I seem to do them on Wednesdays now, right before we fucking start bowling.
Yeah, I
Did you see
noticed.
I did the football tonight. I sent out the football.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
that out
I
tonight?
did.
Matthew picked the numbers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So if we have a 1-year-old, if you win, you thank him.
Did you see him bowling?
yeah.
I saw the picture. How cute
Yeah.
is that? I was watching the video. She was all excited. She was like, "Oh, he was bowling." I was like, "That's great."
You know what it is? We're sitting there, and every week he cries like to come up to the approach, like to hang out with Matt, and he's, Matt gives him his bowling ball, to hold it and play with it, whatever. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, why don't you just take him down to lanes 1 and 2, and try and get lane 1, get the dinosaur down there, and let him bowl, see how it goes.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah,
Really, really cute.
good stuff.
I know.
All right, we are. Excuse me.
Here it goes.
Here we go. We're starting. We got more honey. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, Mount Rushmore. Joe, I'm going to let you introduce the Mount Rushmore. I'm going to let you introduce it. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So it came in from, like I said, Jay Ray from Politics with Dummies. And I don't believe I screen capped it, so now I got to look for it. Mount Rushmore of replacements for Dick, who can't show up ever again due to the plague. Looking for famous people here, not your buddies, not your buddy John. So, yeah, so
Who's
who?
John?
No, he was just throwing
Oh, I
random-
was going to say, is there a buddy?
Yeah. yeah. So who would you want to put in to replace Dick if we no longer had Dick? And we
Famous
went-
people.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Dick. First,
Everybody loves it. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I am Sir Reverend Dick.
Sir Reverend.
that's right.
All right, don't forget it.
Now he's officially.
I am officially Sir Reverend Dick.
I need one more.
Who am I marrying? Somebody's got to get married. I got to marry somebody because I have to. I have the Reverend title. I got.
Yeah, you got to use it now.
I got to use it, right?
Well, I mean, Danielle's got the masseuse.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a chance that can. Oh, hey, you can hear
Hey.
this? You can hear
yeah,
this?
No, I'm
Oh.
right here, guys.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Like
you
I
had your
said,
headphones in.
update from him. I haven't heard from him, so I think we're done.
Oh, you haven't heard from him at all now?
No.
Not that
That's
sucks.
what I said.
What a-
I told you last week.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh, well. No, I'm going to reach out to him because he's in a fantasy league. And I'm just curious how he finishes. So I'll reach out to him then.
Well, you should know by now how he finishes.
You should throw out the text.
the
Hey, doll.
fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, you should know how by now how he finishes. It's been a year, right? Is it behind you, on top of you?
You're an asshole.
Wow.
Like across from you?
Wow.
No.
Nothing is sacred here.
Seriously, like I got it, and I took a second where I was like, come on, can we just keep it
That
clean
was
for a
what-
second?
No, there's nothing there.
No, you know me how long now?
I'm not going to tell you where he
when
finishes.
I know exactly where he
This is
finishes
not a
because I'm
clean-
a fucking
this is
man.
not
I'm
a-
going to finish that too.
Clean podcast.
Yeah,
No,
no, this is fucking. You leave me an opening, I am flying through that
I
fucking
know
thing.
you really are.
Oh, I want to know how he finishes. Well, it's over here, on here, over there.
Anyway, so I'll probably reach out to him in a couple weeks just to see. where he wind up, I guess, finishing.
No,
That's
I'll
it.
let it go this time. It's only funny the
Please,
first time.
I know. Anyway,
But how was he doing last time you asked him? Is he contending? Is he good at this?
no, he's actually. I saw it. We was showing out teams and stuff like that, and he's actually got a decent team and stuff. So
I
think he's.
wish I did.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fighting to get into wild.
Does he speak English? Well, I'm just picturing like somebody with like a heavy accent.
No, he doesn't have an accent.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm just.
He's got
asking.
an accent like us, New Jersey
Oh,
or New York
okay.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Why?
No, I'm picturing like somebody with like a heavy
What kind of accent?
Huh?
What kind of accent?
Like the
it's
ones
like a
downstairs?
European. Oh yeah, like the ones
Oh no, I was thinking. All right.
from
I
Guyana.
was gonna say I
I
believe
don't
he's
even know where
he's darker than downstairs.
Oh,
You're I
be a diary.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say.
Who am I gonna get for my fourth person for the Mount
See,
Rushmore?
the thing is, you want to do this the famous people. I don't think anybody would really work with us.
Oh, I got a couple.
All
No,
right,
I do
this
have-
is all you. This
Wait,
is all you.
they wouldn't work with you because it's beneath them. Is that what you're saying, or slightly beneath me to?
They
to
might
come to
they might be what we
Danielle's
need
house?
to get over the hump.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, Rich, who would you have replace you?
You know what?
Because I told you this is you guys.
Well, yeah, you already told us your cop out. You want to lead with your cop out answer? Go ahead.
I said Rich can't be replaced.
Yeah.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Wah, wah. I told him I would tell him that.
You're irreplaceable. You must not know about me. Thank you so much.
Anyway, so there we go. I'm done.
All right.
The honey's wearing off.
All right.
You got more to go.
Yeah, I know. Look at this, Joe. I'm down past the nutrition.
I know. It's like you took a tablespoon. All right,
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. You know what? I really didn't give much thought to it because I wouldn't want to replace myself. Like I wouldn't want to leave that up to me.
Well, of course, you got the plague, and
I did get the plague.
I mean, your input would be valuable to us. I mean, it is your show too.
You know, if you were going just for somebody, like looks alone, probably the closest would be
Okay, hear this.
probably like Brad Pitt or something like that.
Closest to what?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm like his husky older brother or some shit, you know? Who else? Let's
Okay.
see. Famous people that would replace me. You know, I'm drawing a blank. Maybe you guys can get Sebastian Maniscalco in here. No? He's funny.
No. I actually don't. No,
He
don't.
is funny.
No.
You don't like him?
No, don't.
No?
And comedy's my thing. I listen to comedy like people listen to music.
You know what it is? It's his mannerisms. That's what gets
Maybe.
you.
Maybe that's what
Yeah.
killed Robin Williams for me too.
Yeah?
Robin Williams is not a good stand-up, in my opinion. He's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
I enjoy his serious roles more than his comedy roles. His comedy bits, his
His
stand-up,
early stand-up was better than his later stand-up. His
No,
later
it was-
stand-up was too animated.
it was equal. It was all he was fucking. That's how he got known, was his animation. His Mork
Well,
and
that's
Mindy
what I'm
days, he was
saying.
super animated.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. As
Yeah.
time went on, he got more animated, and that's what took
Oh,
his
he's
career
animated
over.
from the jump, and people fell in love with that horse shit. It's fucking. If you need to do shit like that, then you're not really that funny. If you need to flail your fucking arms and stomp and do all this fucking shit, like no, like fucking. If your jokes are good, you don't need to do all that shit.
My favorite comedian of all time, one of my favorite comedians, Eddie Murphy.
Hilarious.
That guy could do the show.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you want Eddie Murphy to take this
Yeah,
spot?
Eddie Murphy. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I really didn't think about it though.
No, I mean I get it. I mean we're replacing you, so it's like, yeah, who am
so-
I? Yeah.
right. Why would I want somebody to replace me? I'm not going anywhere.
Nah, you're not.
Not for a while.
No, not. I mean you've been gone for a while. I hope you stick around this time.
Well, I mean, between
Wow.
the nights and that obligation that I joined, and being on death's door for 4 weeks, it happens.
Well, it took a toll.
Yeah.
I really can't come up with a. I'm gonna have to go with 3. I really can't
All
come
right,
up with a 4th.
Go with 3.
All right. So my Mount Rushmore of people that replace Rich,
Yes.
and just so we know, I want this to happen.
Wow.
Did you say you want this to happen?
I'm playing, of course. Katie Mixon is one of them.
Who?
She's an actress. She is the lead on American Housewife. Like you know, I've shown you pictures of her before.
If you fucking come up with Rachel Ray, I'll stick this pen right.
I fucking love Rachel Ray, by the way. So
Yeah,
go
where'd that
fuck
come from? Rachel Ray
I've got
and
a
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. That's that'd be a threesome I'd have fucking fun with in the plaid right there. You've seen it before.
No.
Oh.
That's her. You've seen it before.
I
Everyone's
have
seen
seen her before. I
Yeah,
just don't know where.
she's great. All right, number 2, Betty White.
Betty White.
Betty White would fucking crush this shit.
I kind of agree with that
You
one.
want to
You're
know
right.
something? I would give up my seat for Betty White.
Trust me, I wouldn't. I'd fucking change the locks if we can get Betty
What do
White.
you mean? We should just put another mic here for her, and
There
then
we
she'll
go.
just run the whole show.
There we go.
I'm gonna be so sad when
Oh, we all are.
when
The
that day
world,
comes.
the world is gonna stop, and then her death date is gonna be a fucking national holiday.
It
There
should
we
be.
go.
I'm definitely gonna cry. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie to you.
yeah. I mean, I probably won't cry because
No, I will cry.
Balls.
I get
no,
I get sensitive about it.
I know.
I do.
You're, and this is why we like you. You're a sensitive
I
individual.
do.
We need that balance.
Yes.
We need that balance.
Yes.
Because we're not sensitive.
You are
No.
a fucking iceberg. So to get your fucking sensitivity out of here, fuck.
Yeah. You know, Titanic's got nothing on you.
I am sensitive for certain things.
Shayla.
For Shayla.
Yes, and animals and stuff. I'm starting to become one of those people.
Oh, you starting to become one of them?
Yeah, did you read this koala?
Don't become a tree hugger.
Oh, the woman that saved the koala with her own shirt.
What?
Oh my God! Oh, you didn't see
th-
that?
There was I think it's the fires in California, right? Or
No,
some
no,
shit?
Australia.
Oh, it was in Australia. It's from fires. The woman sees this koala basically being cooked.
Yeah.
She runs. I didn't know about the shirt part until today.
Yeah.
She saved the koala, and she ended up taking off her own shirt and
Sure.
wrapping him up in that, and she's running off, saving the fucking koala.
Well, probably because it'll maul her to death. Thank God she had a shirt around it.
Well, yeah, that's you
They
gotta
got
watch
some-
out.
yeah.
They got
Well,
some claws
God,
on them.
yeah.
Damn.
God
But
bless
yeah,
her.
I mean, but it was like so sad. Like she went into a fire, not a fire, but he was burning.
He was
And
burning. Yeah, she
Yeah.
went. Yeah, she
Good
didn't
for
even
her.
think- yeah.
so I read the stuff at work and I get so upset. I can't. This is what happens. So I am sensitive.
Just don't become a tree hugger.
No,
don't
I
start
won't.
eating kale.
No.
Don't eat the
Ugh.
fucking kale.
I'm not eating the cow.
Don't eat quinoa.
I
Can't
tried
even
quinoa.
spell it. And how that
It
taste?
didn't taste good at all.
Did not taste good. It's bad enough you're eating chocolate with chia shit in it.
Oh, I was supposed to bring that in
Yeah, you
for
got
you
a
to
bunch of
taste
chocolate
it.
with chia.
Oh, that stuff. It's actually not that bad.
It's chocolate. It's chocolate laced with birdseed.
Wait.
That's what it is.
Where is this? I'm gonna. What is it?
Yeah, you figure that out.
I was gonna say, where are you going? Where did I take that picture? We got it in work. Oh, here it is.
What was you getting? Like Costco?
No, one of the companies shipped
Sam's
it in.
Club? Oh, it's all right.
Dark chocolate nuggets, coconut super seed.
Super seeds.
It's organic.
Fancy name for bird feed.
Stop it. It has chocolate, coconut, super seeds, which is, I think, what kind of seeds are
Yeah,
they?
start reading the seeds.
Pumpkin, sunflower,
Right.
and chia.
Right.
I'm fine. I'm in.
And
Okay.
who eats all those seeds?
I do.
Your favorite parrot.
Or it's organic, gluten-free, wheat-free, vegan, no artificial flavors, non-GMO, kosher, and no added fat.
I would rather eat the bag it came in.
I'm telling you, we all were like, we didn't want to try it, and I was like, all right, I did.
No, I want to try it.
I have to bring it in.
I actually found. I just thought of a fourth for my Mount Rushmore. I know I didn't say 3 yet. I'm
right.
saving 3 for last because Rich
Okay.
thinks he knows who I picked for my last one.
Okay.
Scott Van Pelt from ESPN,
Which one's that one?
the bald guy, white guy, pretty funny.
I don't know. Okay.
And we, every
He's
time
a
we
tool.
talk sports here, and he's cool.
He's
He's
a
a good. No, all right.
All right.
And then my fourth is Kevin Smith. You was wrong, son.
I was wrong.
I told you
Yeah.
wrong.
Kevin Smith. He
Who'd-
lost weight.
He had a massive heart attack and almost died.
Well, I remember
And,
that, but I didn't think
he's a
lost the
fucking
weight.
he's a twig now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Kevin Smith fucking rules. He's like definitely one of my favorite people.
Yeah, no, I had Jonah Hill on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
what I wrote
you're a
down.
big Jonah Hill
I wouldn't
fan.
listen to a Jonah Hill podcast, let alone have him on mine.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. All right, yeah,
Well, it's the
no,
only fat guy I knew that lost weight recently.
yeah. When you started writing down your thought, you
Yeah.
you wrote too long to be Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, you got it wrong.
Oh, it's the same number of letters.
And she would. I don't think you don't know what Kevin Smith is.
I don't
you
think
don't know
so.
what a Kevin Smith is.
Stop it.
So I knew. Once she knew the name, I knew you got it wrong too.
Yeah, but like I said, I just had to know
yeah.
the name. Remember the name.
Yeah,
I
you know
didn't-
Jay. You never heard of Jay and Silent Bob?
Yes, I heard of them.
That's
yeah,
Kevin
that's
Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Oh, is that him?
Kevin Smith is Silent
No,
Bob.
I know people. I just don't remember their names.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is
The
Silent
former
Bob.
fat guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You had a heart attack or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. See, I'm not that bad.
So
We are less than 1 month
yes.
away.
So that was a Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
The big guy right there.
Okay.
And this is a Kevin Smith now. I mean, it's only from the chest up, so you really can't tell, but you can tell on his face how skinny he got.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
yeah.
Just so you know, we are 1 month away from the new Star Wars movie
What is that?
because Kevin Smith is a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I am super excited that.
I'm so glad I said Kevin Smith so we could tie everything in together.
Yeah. I hope I don't die before I see it.
Well, Jesus ain't taking the wheel, son.
No.
Well,
it's-
I don't think he would have took it by now. I think.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He don't need me.
No, not yet.
No.
Unfortunately, Rich is still stuck with us.
I should be looking down, asking for help, not looking up.
Yeah, that might be it. You might be asking for the wrong person.
That's what I'm saying. I think I got to switch up. I got to switch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ask below.
So I saw somewhere that they're. I think everyone's on board for this Joker sequel. I think they're getting ready to start it up already.
That would be a mistake.
You don't think there should be one?
No. Nope.
I'm not a fan of
You know
sequels.
they're not going to not do one.
Right.
The movie made over $1 billion.
There's no way.
Sure, I am sure there's going to be some sequel.
Let's just leave that on the table. Let's not add to that.
Right.
Of course they're going to make a sequel. I
could see. I
wanna-
could see it, but it has to be done in a way that and I'm sure it will be, that it does not diminish the first one.
I don't know how they could.
Because the first one, in my opinion, and I think in the way the director put the movie together, is that the entire movie is in his head.
Yeah, that's what people at work were saying that.
So my thing is, if that entire movie, the way everything went down, was in his head, that doesn't mean that he can't become that person by getting out somehow of the asylum. But it has to, like I said, it has to be done in a way where, you know, it can't be jumping back and forth like it did the first one, because now by doing that, you're in my opinion beating the dead horse, so to speak.
Nah, they wouldn't go that route. Everything's set up now.
Right.
So they wouldn't flash right. The movie plays out in, you know, the way I'm not good at this, like watching movies and seeing.
No,
things,
it's based on
people.
what you
Right.
think it is.
Right.
You could easily say that some of the movie was in his head and some of it happened.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like the girlfriend could have been in his head.
Or it could have been reality. Or that scene could have been reality or not.
Right.
You don't know.
Well,
Right. Like him getting jumped by those kids was real, maybe you could say. And then stuff that happened because of that or added onto that could be real. And then the girlfriend was a dream, and him killing his mother was a dream. Or did he kill his mother? I don't even
I'm
know.
not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying that none of the sequence. Let me correct myself. Some of the sequences of his life that he went through probably did happen.
Right.
But again, the whole way he reacted and the whole way everything played out was in the whole movie was in his head. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
some of these things did happen in his life
Right.
before he got to where he is. But if you noticed, I watched it again like a couple times. If you noticed, all of the clocks in the movie are the same time.
No, I didn't notice that. This is like, I don't pick up on
Wait,
shit.
is this?
I had no. Somebody pointed. I read it online.
I was
Somebody
going to say
pointed
you
out.
had to read that online.
All the clocks are, and then when he's in the office with the psychiatrist, you know, the first time, the clock behind him is the same clock that's in when he's in the room at the end with the black woman, and she looks similar to the other woman.
Yeah, she kind of
So all the clocks are set at the exact same time. Like, you know, when he punches out at work, same time.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't
So-
mean nothing to me. He gets out of work at the same time every day. People do that.
No, he's
no,
but
no.
everything
What I'm
that
saying
happens
is-
with a clock
Yeah.
around the same time.
All the clocks are the same.
Oh, even
time.
that
Yeah.
clock is the same
Yes.
time as the clock
And
here,
then when
same
she,
time as the
when he was
clock
in the
here.
room and stuff at the same
Okay.
time,
11,
everything.
I
I
think
mean, I don't know if it's the
11.
same clock. That's what I got to watch.
No,
it
no,
again.
it's
I'm
like,
curious.
there was a punch out machine. It
Right.
said 11:11.
Right.
So any clock in the movie that you see
It's at 11:11.
has had the same time. Right.
Oh,
Okay. No, I gotta watch it again.
Yeah. So like I said, that's, you know, that just leaves more credit. Like everything was in his head.
so if they make a sequel, what are they going to base it off?
Well, they're going to base it off of him probably getting out of the asylum and
they would have to
becoming,
do that, right?
and then becoming.
The Joker that
Right.
the lead up to everything.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
that-
they'll
that-
base it off one of the graphic novels like they did
I
this
don't
one.
know.
Yeah.
I just
I mean, they have to obviously come up with something. Nothing's come out yet, or which direction
Sure.
they're taking.
Well, I'm sure it's going to take a while because my opinion on sequels, they shouldn't have sequels
I'm
because
gonna
9
be-
out of 10 times the sequel's fucking horrible.
True. I'm going to tell you right now, that movie was, out of all the DC movies, that was the best one.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
DC?
don't
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hands
how many
down,
DC's
best
movies I've
DC
seen.
movie.
Wait,
That beat any Batman movie.
Obviously Batman,
any
Superman.
Superman movie.
wait, you put it on top of everything?
I'm putting it on top of
No, I'm
every
not doing
DC
that.
movie.
No, I'm not doing that. It's up there, but I'm not doing that.
Well,
Not for
what,
me.
What movie was better?
I don't feel like being made fun of right now.
No,
All right?
why would you be made
Oh,
fun
I'm not
of?
gonna make fun of
Because
you.
this is what we do.
not
No,
gonna-
but this is
no,
not.
this is
You're
an
talking
open
about
discussion.
I enjoyed the movie
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I
which
did.
one? The Joker.
Joker, yeah.
Okay.
But I have a problem with basically life right now, with the way the social media is and all this. Because I didn't see it right away.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's greatest movie ever, greatest actor ever, greatest performance ever,
Right.
greatest. And then I go there thinking this is going to be this. And not once have I ever gone to a movie, did it live up to the hype that I went and sat down before. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
So, not you, but I saw him mention up to.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it as good as everyone's making it out to be? No. Was he as good as everyone's saying he was? He was great. I'm not taking that away. Was he the best Joker ever? No. To me, you can't compare them because it was a completely different aspect of the character.
Correct.
So
I agree.
don't sit here and say he was the best one ever because it wasn't like the Nicholsons, the Heath Ledgers, the other
Well,
who
when
played
peop-
the same Joker
Uh-huh.
in every movie.
When people say that, it might be they like this version of the Joker better.
So say that,
Right.
and no one says that.
Right.
They
Right.
just take because
just
the big
right.
word right now, and we have it. We have this discussion all the time, but the big fucking key word of 2019 has been GOAT,
Oh yeah.
and everyone's he's the best Joker ever.
Yeah. No, I think best Joker for what that is.
For
Sure.
that
For
movie,
that
And I
absolutely.
think, and I
because they
said
haven't
this
done
the
that with
minute
anybody
you're
else.
going to go see the movie, and I think I said it. I said there's so much hype on this movie that you have to try to get away from that hype
You
and
gotta block
actually
it out.
watch the
Right.
movie
Because
because there was so much hype.
so much.
Most
I mean, was it a
people had
great movie?
completely
I thought it was a
dec-
good movie,
they had a
but
com-
I knew somebody like you loved Heath Ledger, whatever his name
I
was.
do, yeah.
I knew your comment would have been that. Just
Yeah.
because there's so much hype and you expect so much.
Right.
I think if we would have went in when it first opened,
Yeah.
might be a different discussion. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe.
But I think
about the
'cause
movie
same thing.
itself, it would have been a different
Right.
discussion. Sure.
Yeah, the whole movie. But I think because we waited, 2 weeks, 3
Yeah,
weeks
it did a
later.
couple weeks before I saw
and then
it,
it was
sure.
like, oh my God, you got to see it. It's the best.
Right.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
not a big, huge moviegoer, so I
Right.
cana really talk, but
Right.
I enjoyed it.
No, it was a very
I
good
thought
movie.
he was really good for what that
For
was.
what that role was.
Right.
And that's why I
Now-
say, like, you can't compare him because,
See, now, I saw was a Dark Knight.
yeah.
He was okay in it. I fell asleep to the movie.
Well, I fell asleep in The Irishman. It depends on what time you
Well,
saw
I'm
it.
just Well, the movie's
But-
very dark, and that's the problem.
Right. But Heath Ledger,
Mm-hmm.
Jack Nicholson,
You can't compare any of
the
them.
other guys whose names I can't fucking recall. All those Jokers were basically off the same premise.
Yes and no.
So you kind of can compare when you talk about them.
You can't compare Jack Nicholson to Heath Ledger because that was a comic
Right.
versus where that one wasn't. It was
One was
wasn't.
a graphic novel. One was
Well, I don't know the graphic, but I'm just saying. But just
graphic novels
visually,
were very dark.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson
He
was
was more of a comedy role, but that was the
comedy.
director. That was
right,
Nolan
and that's
doing
what
that.
started.
Sure.
That started off the
No, that
Batman
was Tim
chains.
Burton.
Burton. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Burton,
Tim
right.
Burton, right. So that's what I'm saying. So I can't compare him to him. I think Jack Nicholson was great? I think he was. He was funny
phenomenal,
and phenomenal.
yeah.
I can't compare him to the other ones. And the other two were whatever, Leto, whatever
Oh,
his
he's
name.
by far the worst.
I have no idea.
That guy.
Yeah.
should-
I just think
Yeah.
they're all different.
Everybody.
And that's what we got to realize.
They're
They're
all-
all different in those areas.
They're all different, but the characters were all kind of the same. In a like,
Mm-hmm.
even if they were like 20% the same
Mm-hmm.
with the direction, with the movies, and Phoenix's Joker was so far off the path of all the other ones.
Which one's
Sure.
Phoenix Joker?
The Joker, the movie, Phoenix. What's his name?
Oh,
Joker,
oh,
the
oh,
last
oh,
Joker.
sorry.
That's right.
Like that was such a different adaptation of the Joker that I can't say he was better than all. To me, Heath Ledger's the best of the past because they were all kind. This guy did a great job. It was a great movie, and it was stop. Like he like you were saying the other day, like he's got best actor lined up.
Sure.
All right, maybe. I mean, I'm not a big moviegoer. I mean, he's going to win it because of how much money the fucking movie made, how big it
Not
ended up
necessarily. That doesn't
No,
that doesn't
that
pull it. That
doesn't-
doesn't
that
pull
being.
it.
You don't
no.
think that's going to factor in? I
No,
did
there's
not
many. No, there's many movies that nobody won Best
Star,
Actor.
Star Wars won. Star Wars made almost $2 billion. Didn't win shit.
Yeah, but those
Doing-
types of movies never.
But I'm just
win
saying.
anything.
But there
I'm
are
just
like
saying,
no
money
name
doesn't
actors and
guarantee.
actresses that win who you don't even know the name of the movie, and they're
Right.
nominated and they win. So they don't make the billions of dollars.
Maybe.
I say out of all the movies that I've seen this year,
I only see 3.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot, and his, it was a, how do I say it? It was almost like you were, like I said, and I said this to you when I left the movie theater. He made you feel very uncomfortable watching the whole thing play out. So when you get your audience to feel that level of something, whether it's joy, whether it's, pain, whether it's, being uncomfortable,
Yeah.
whether you feel, but whatever that feeling is, when you get that audience so emotionally involved like that, to me, that's the guy who drew you in, and that's the guy who would deserve to get that recognition.
Yeah.
Like I said, people's expectation, like everybody thought it was going to be like this action-packed movie,
Oh yeah.
and it was absolutely
No, it was far from it.
far from it.
Yeah.
And some people left like, oh, that was bullshit. Well, because you had a completely different
Yeah.
expectation. You didn't go in with an open mind. You went in with the premise of this is going to be like the Joker, like in the Batman movies, and this is going to be, you know what I'm saying? You didn't go in with that, that premise that this is going to be like an emotional roller coaster, and that's
Right.
what it was. So,
Yeah.
then and even after I watched it the first time and I left and we had the conversation, I called you immediately when I left the movie theater. I went online and I started reading different things about the movie, and then it's like, oh shit, like it makes sense. The whole fucking thing is in his head. Like I didn't get it
Yeah.
at first.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get it at first, but then it's like, all right, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
we talked about it at work. Like once a
Yeah.
bunch of us saw it, and it was like, all right, was the whole thing a dream sequence?
I could
Were
definitely see
parts
that
of it a
way.
dream sequence? Like,
But it led you to believe you're not too sure.
yeah,
So that's
So-
why I guess it opens up for the sequel.
right. So that's where I'm curious to see which way they go. And I
Yeah.
said when we talked about it, I said which way I want them to go. Like I want to see more of an action movie. I want to see Batman and Joker because that's a great fucking
It'll be
rivalry.
definitely. It has to, like I said, it has to be a different take.
But I want it from Joker's aspect.
Yeah.
I want
okay.
I want an evil dark movie where the Joker's the lead and the Batman is the fucking side cast
okay.
extra piece.
I could do that. That I think I would enjoy to watch.
Like
I don't want it to be the focus of Batman.
No,
No,
We've
it has to
we've
be a
had
focus.
40 of those.
Seriously,
Right.
and they're all the fucking same.
Yeah,
I
I want a dark villain based movie where maybe the only movie I could think of where the villain won was fucking Infinity Wars or Age of Ultron. One of the
Infinity Wars.
Infinity War, one of the Avengers movies.
Okay.
The movie ended with Thanos
I have no idea.
winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That they need more of that. The good guy can't always win.
That's true. I agree.
You go into a movie and you're like, oh well, I know this movie can be visually great and the actors can be
Right.
but you know who's going to win before
Right.
the movie fucking starts.
No, I agree.
So if we go in there and it's a dark movie, Joker's the lead, Batman's the extra, even if because they're going to make 2 or 3 sequels because it's a fucking money cow, and DC has none of those. Fucking Marvel's crushing them. So there's going to be at least more than one fucking. So even if they have the next one come out and Joker crushes that, later on they want to fucking shit the bed and finally have Batman win and fucking pull because they're going to have to kill the guy eventually, Joker. If they say they do 3 or 4 movies,
Right.
he's gonna have to die eventually. Batman's gonna have to win. Fine, but if this next movie and they have a Batman has to lose, and it's gonna that to me would be
Right.
phenomenal.
Well,
Like,
there's got to
we
be
need a more
battles.
villain
There's
based.
got to be battles that Batman does lose to Joker. It can't just be always Batman
Right.
winning and stuff like that because it just
Right.
doesn't work.
Right.
But
So
I like that idea. Well, maybe it will go that way. Hopefully
I'm
it
gonna write
does.
it.
Do you
I wanna
think
be
they're gonna
a
make
Go.
a porn out of it?
make a porn out of it?
Yeah, like
They make a porn out of everything.
That's what I'm saying. You think they're gonna make one out of this?
Sure.
one? How could you make a porn out of that one though?
Oh, trust me. Give me 5 minutes. I'll have a fucking
Yeah?
director's cut laid out.
I gotta tell you, I think I caught something at the porn convention. That's the last time.
Happiness.
No, I didn't. I'm talking. I'm like the plague.
You're the only one that got sick. All 3 or 4 of us were there.
I know.
Lou was with us, and we're all fine.
No, but right? I haven't been. What
No.
was like a month ago?
Month.
About a month ago? Yeah.
fuck.
None of us got sick.
Next week's a month.
Okay, so unless we
Did
come
you eat
to-
anything? No, you had the root beer. I don't think you ate anything.
No, because I
an
had
empanada.
I had some
You
of the
had
root beer
root beer,
too.
too?
Yeah.
And then we went
Harold's?
to Harold's. We all ate the same thing.
Yes, you can't even blame Harold's.
No.
Because right then
I
we all
don't know
we all
why
had the
people
same
still go there.
stuff. Yeah, so
I still don't know why people still go there. Is it really that good?
just to have it
It
once in a
is.
while.
Once in a while. You can't go all the
Yeah, no, it's one of those once in a blue moon.
I think we were just hungry. It's right there,
Yeah.
and it's good. Got a pickle bar. I think that's what we went for, the pickle bar.
Right.
Yeah, because the salad bar, the pickle bar is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I've been there once. It was like it was all right.
No, and the potato pancakes and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
potato pancakes.
But it was like something I haven't had that in probably a couple.
Why didn't I go? Oh, I had work that night.
You had work.
I, was,
Yeah, you
I, I did
Dan
a
was-
swap with somebody.
Dan was so excited to order the turkey.
You're an ass. They want to make it. They were like, "It's up to me." I'm like, "Come on, I don't like making
Because
decisions."
we got the two meats. It was
First off, I'm not a
pastrami
I'm not a
and
corned beef
something
eater.
else.
Even though I
Okay.
like pastrami, I don't
Yeah.
care for corned beef.
Right.
What else are we getting?
Yeah, from Harold's, you got to
What?
get one of the two.
We got turkey.
Okay, all right. What other meat we're gonna get?
I don't know.
Why?
Oh,
Why other? One plate feeds all three. Especially when fucking
No,
No,
it
it was
a choice of one or
With
two
meats.
Yeah.
So we probably could have got a double
Oh,
thing of
for the one-
pastrami,
all
probably,
right.
Or just
But-
one pastrami. would've
Right,
been
I didn't
fine.
think of that. So I'm like, all right, want turkey? They were like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say Luke can have 8 bites, so really it's just the two of you. You should just order one fucking plate.
We didn't think of it, but they were like, so of course now they make fun of me. Oh, you could open your mouth too.
It's their fault for putting you in
Fucking
charge
men.
if they're not happy. They could've
Exactly.
did their own thing.
Salad bar. was
I'm
good.
on Team Dan for that.
Thank you, men.
Seriously, that's why I didn't go. Well, that and I had work. No, but no, you didn't catch it. You probably caught someone at a customer's house trying to fucking sell a unit. God's like,
Ran into Johnny Sack,
what is that?
Oh
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
from The Sopranos. Vincent Curatola, the
I guess
actor.
that's his name.
I walked in, and he was walking. He walked right past me. He looked at me. I looked at him, and I couldn't get the words out. Like, "Hey, gonna take a picture." I was like,
Where was
yeah.
this?
In
At
Harold's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because all those guys live in Jersey. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, most of them.
All right. I don't think there was anything else for me anyway.
No,
Anybody else? No, nothing.
no, I don't
No.
have anything else.
So no show next week unless you guys do the bar show.
We'll see.
That would be fucking wild.
That'd be a fucking shit show.
It would be.
We'll have like 5 hours of like stuff for you to go.
I listen. I'm not gonna. I won't have any problems doing it, but I don't see a scenario in which that'll work.
Yeah, we could actually do play-by-play.
I would love to do some sort of live broadcast one day.
Oh, like on Facebook Live or something?
No. I want to go to a bar. I want to have it set up. I want to have, like, bands, guests. Like in my head, I envision doing that one day, but the logistics. I would have to work the logistics out. But I would love to do something like that one day, and I just don't think the bar at Rabs is gonna work out to be a fucking good.
Yeah.
But listen, try it out. I will cut the shit out of it, make it work, and we'll throw it up there and see how it goes. But
Yeah.
that on you.
We'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So, but all right. So if that doesn't happen, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes.
'cause,
Happy
next week's Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Yes.
everybody.
Yep.
And
Enjoy your turkey.
I will keep everybody posted on Twitter with what we're doing.
All
Yeah.
right.
So at Dear Diary Pod on
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah, tell them to send the questions in and stuff like that.
Yeah, send in
or
questions for a
because
bunch of drunk idiots, and
I'm sure we get some. We could get some stories out of this. You just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alcohol in a microphone?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, people.
Sure.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Listen, talk about it amongst yourselves. I'll set everything up before I leave. I'll show you what to do, and I'll spend the weekend cutting it up and making it sound good.
All right. Yeah, we'll see
Alrighty.
how it goes.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.